Good morning. It is a little bit after 4 and I am headed out for Table Rock State Park, which is about 3.5 hours away from me. And there I'll meet my shuttle driver, Jim Taz Simpson, who will take me first to a food drop at the Whitewater Falls parking lot. I'll leave about half my food there in a secure container, and then I'll be headed on to the Oconee State Park trailhead. I'll hike first to my food, and then I'll hike back to my car at Table Rock. So this is the beginning of a 76.2 mile hiking journey and about a 400 mile round trip driving journey. So I will keep you posted. The sky is beginning to lighten up a little bit. It is 5:50 a.m. right now, and I've been driving for approaching 2 hours, and definitely in the North Carolina mountains now. I don't know if you can make out the silhouette of the mountains in the distant horizon yet with this sort of partial light, but I'm going to try to show you also what's behind me if I can. If you look in the rearview mirror there, you might see the glimmer of dawn behind me. So the sun is up, and I am making my way where I need to go on a windy road. So I'm going to focus on the road and get back to y'all later. Well, good morning. It is 9:48, and Taz just dropped me off at the Oconee State Park. I'm at the western terminus of the Foothills Trail. I'm going to turn this around and show you the sign in just a sec. Hey, Benbrook here. It is I don't know, I've been on the trail about 5 minutes or so. I am hiking through a really lovely woodland in Oconee State Park, headed towards my kind of easy and short first day. I'll turn this around so you can see better. There's the blaze. The white blaze is the Foothills Trail, and that's where I am. So I'll keep you posted. Hey, Benbrook back. Just wanted to show you what I've been going through. This is a beautiful kind of mixed woodland here. Some pines, some hardwoods, lots of mountain laurel on both sides of the road trail. Some of it really old, and a lot of it, all of it, really beautiful. So the sun has finally peeked out from behind the clouds now. It's in the 10 o'clock hour, and it was raining this morning. I'm gonna drive down, and so it's good to be here and to have this this opportunity to get out in the woods and hike through the mountain laurel. Today will be an easy day, I think. I'm sure there'll be some climbs and ups and downs, dippy-doos, but it's a good trail so far. Been washed with a lot of rain recently, so I expect one of the signature features of this trail, which are the waterfalls, will be really impressive as we're hiking along here. But I'm really enjoying just being out here, stretching my legs today. My goal for today was to, get as early a start as possible and get into camp at a decent hour, relax, lollygag, find a nice spot that I like a lot and really enjoy my surroundings. And pretty much the same tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm
really excited. I'm sure I'll talk more about it, but I'll be going along the Chattooga River, which is a national wild and scenic river. Looks absolutely gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. I think most of my hike tomorrow will be there because I'm doing another short day just to get my legs under me, so to speak, let my body adjust to the rigors of the trail. Following day, I have my first bigger day. That one is like 13 miles, and we'll start in the morning with a good bit of uphill, and yeah, crossing up to Fish Hatchery Road, that area, anyway, just moving on. So I think it'll be a good day. That'll be my day. I go to Whitewater Falls as well, the highest waterfall east of the Mississippi, and also pick up my food drop. Taz was kind enough to provide a bucket and a chain to fasten it up, and so consequently I will have a food drop, so to speak, resupply, a couple days out from here. I can pig out, lighten my pack up, and then put in a whole lot more weight for the final 4 days or so. And as you can see here, it's letting me know that Highway 107, which is I think that's my first road crossing, is in 3.4 miles up this gentle grade. So with the sun coming out, temperature has gone up a little bit with my physical exertion. Excuse me, and the fact that I'm wearing tights. Aren't they beautiful? They're soaked with permethrin, and that's designed to keep the ticks at bay. That's why I'm wearing them. And, you know, compression tights help ease aching muscles too. Anyway, with the rise in temperature, the sun coming out, I'm beginning to sweat a little bit more, and that's okay. Taz told me as he was leaving, he said, "You only have one bottle of water, right?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Good, there's water everywhere." So even though I haven't seen it yet, I am sure he is right, and I look forward to it, at some point. All right, I just passed something a while back called Lookout Tower, and I've been in a green tunnel, so I knew it was a high place, and there was a reason they called it Lookout Tower, but I didn't know much beyond that. But you can see out here, first little vista. It's the reason why I've been climbing this ridge. Back up a little. Ooh, don't want to fall off the trail. Yeah, that's probably the best view right there. Pretty. So I looked at my map, and it looks like I'm going uphill away from water for a while, and the sun is peeping through, which is making it warm. So it's time for me to move through here and get a little water from this pretty cascade. So that's why. There we go. Well, folks, it was that time. Oh no. Well, that happens too. All right, hold on. Hang on. Look at how cold that is. Creek water is steaming up a water bottle as it fills it. And the bottle is equally cold. I'm looking forward to that. Let me grab my other bottle. Full rewatering. I'm going to carry 1.5 liters now. Probably burn through a lot of it pretty quickly because I have an uphill and it's getting warmer. That's by design. I don't want to carry too much weight, but I already drank one of the little bottles already. And with the heat of the day approaching, and with an uphill, I got to go up, cross a road, and eventually go back down before I get to more water. So that's the logic. Pack back up and get out of here. Climbing a long grade ever since I got water. But there are compensations. So this is my view at this point. I'm almost to the top. And there's a little dot on my map that said Scenic Overlook. And this is what they meant. I have no idea what I'm looking at. But I may take a look at my maps and see if I can figure out. Oh, wow, it's cleared up. You can really see far into the Piedmont. And you can really see why this is called the Blue Wall. It's the name that the Native Americans gave it. It just rises up suddenly out of the rolling Piedmont. Beautiful. And this is a nice wooded pine ridge that I'm on right now. This is the Jumping Branch Access. Only 71.6 more miles. Foot travel only, so I've come 4.6 so far. And I don't really remember how far I said I was going to go today. Well, as you can probably tell, I stopped for lunch. On this trail, there are lots of campsites with benches. So carrying a chair could be regarded as an unnecessary weight and/or luxury. But let me tell you, sitting for lunch in a chair, the breeze blowing, nothing unnecessary about that. Definitely a luxury, but nothing unnecessary. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to probably stretch a little bit here, let my food digest a little bit. I know that up this way I have Dodge Mountain to climb, and it's going to be a pain. But it's the last big climb of the day, and after that it goes downhill basically all the way into my camp near Pigpen Falls. So there's also Licklog Falls. There are a bunch of falls right around that area, and apparently plentiful camping and water. So that sounds like a good bet for evening tonight. And I should get in there 4, 5 o'clock, depending on how long this next climb takes me. But I'm hoping I'll feel a surge of energy from my lunch. I ate one snack this morning, just the little gummies, fruit gummies kind of thing. But that's okay. My stomach was kind of upset from last night. I had a great, fabulous pasta dinner. Ate way too much. Woke up this morning, I wasn't hungry at 3, wasn't hungry at 4. Drove 2 hours, finally got a little bit hungry. Unfortunately, I chose Hardee's. That was a mistake after the Italian the night before. So my stomach's going to be a little bit upset the first couple days of this trip, just kind of settling out. And that's just something to think about. You know, what do you eat before? Probably should have eaten just plain rice or something. Anyway, it's really pretty here. It is 85 degrees. 85.8, but with the breeze in the shade, it's quite bearable. All right, from lunch, it has essentially been all uphill. You can get a kind of a feel for the steepness of the terrain. But this is a beautiful little switchback around. It's kind of contouring here for a moment, which is really nice because Dodge Mountain seems to go on for quite a ways. So the switchbacks, which give you a little bit of level ground, maybe even a little downhill let you pick up your pace. Those are crucial to keeping your momentum when you got a long uphill climb. So I'm appreciative. Foothills Trail Conservancy people, thank you. Now, the good news is when I'm over this hump, I think it is more or less downhill to camp. Little card from Hayward Douglas, Executive Director. If you need anything. Here's the 107 that I was thinking of. I'm away because there's a vehicle coming. Excuse me. Had a bug fly in my mouth. Foothills Trail, this is the Chiohee Road access. Jumping branch is 1.4 miles, Oconee 6 miles, foot travel only. Mother Nature, trail magic. Good. Oh my gosh. That was a perfect blend of sweet and tart. So good. This burned out area really provides a sense of how nature replenishes after a natural, I assume natural, catastrophe. Interesting. All right, the trail behind sort of gives a hint of what it would have been like. Some blooming mountain laurel up there. In the bottom you can probably hear but not see the creek. It's socked in by rhododendron and mountain laurel. And then this is the burn side here. It's kind of going along here and hugging this pine trail. Very nice, really nice section. Yay, blue reflector. What you got there is Boy Scout water urn. Nice. All right. Beautiful little waterfall there. Pardon the shaking because I'm zoomed in. Gives you a sense of where it is. And I'm standing on the bridge across the same body of water. Headed this way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 8.47 miles later, I have found home for the night. I strung my ridgeline for my tarp already. Very spacious camp. Other people could fit down here easily. With the sound of the creek, which is right here, it'll be very easy to get water. And I think I may hike back to Lick Log for dinner. So I just need to find a bear hang place now. Took off my shoes and put on my chopped Crocs. Got my red food bag over there, water filtration kits and other smellies that are going to have to go in the food bag tonight. Took off my socks, airing those out, my washcloth that I've used to give myself a sponge bath, wash off the sweat so it doesn't chafe. Here you see my Hammock Gear Journey tarp. Beautiful, 12 foot, it's got doors in case it gets nasty. Going low, that's my Warbonnet XLC hammock. A little ex officio shirt here. I've seen a lot better days. It's an old one, but I haven't worn it out. It has faded colors on the back from sun. Anyway, I've just worn this thing out. Down by the creek, I have my little sit pad so I can dangle my feet in the water. Pardon my water bottle here. I can dangle my feet in the water, which feels amazing. Over here, a little stub on the tree is adequate for hanging my Sawyer squeeze water filter, and that allows me to sit while water is being filtered. Love sitting. So I have hung my bear bag in a neighboring camp, kind of on down that way. Yeah. Several hundred feet. It's not 200 yards, but several hundred feet. And I'm going to do all my cooking in that campsite a little bit later. So there are no food smells associated with this one. So, just thought I'd show you around. Well, it says day 2 lunch, but it's going to be day 1 dinner instead. I didn't feel like eating a huge pasta bolognese, which is what I have from Packet Gourmet. Some night when I got a monstrous appetite, I'll do that, but I don't really have one tonight. This is quick, it's easy, it's in a pouch, it can go into the trash. So what you see here is my GSI Minimalist kit, which I decided to take. It comes with, not doesn't come with, but I am using the Pocket Rocket Deluxe stove from MSR with the mini canisters. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do right now is have dinner. This is another campsite. It's adjacent to my own, but about a couple hundred feet away, and I thought I'd do all my cooking over here. All right, well, I'm waiting on my food to rehydrate. I took a little sponge bath in the creek, which felt fabulous. Probably do that again before bed just because I keep sweating. But I want to get as much of the salt off as I can before I go to bed. Good first day. It was tiring. My body is just not ready for this right now, but I think what'll happen is day 3 probably I'll be getting my trail legs under me. The pack will feel lighter. Everything will kind of just be more normal, and that'll be good. Really like my campsite tonight. It's a kind of a primo setup in terms of lots of space. It's open. It's got instant water right next to me. Hung up a clothesline. I could rinse out a shirt, that kind of stuff in the creek. So that's really good. The rain held off so far. May come tonight, and I have no idea. But we'll see. And so really happy about day 1. Looking forward to a good day 2. I hope I sleep well tonight. I should, since I got up at 3 a.m. This morning and put in 8.5 miles on mountain trails. So, excuse me. I think I probably will, but you never can tell. So we'll just see. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably check in with you maybe a little later tonight or early tomorrow morning. I haven't decided if I want to have a little fire tonight or what, but we'll see. Some claw marks here. I also have a spot that has been rubbed. Fairly far down. And this, which initially I took to be something that, I don't know, maybe not claw marks, maybe they're hatchet marks. Got a couple of horizontal ones. I don't know though. They don't go up very far. Who knows? Well, ladies and gentlemen, night is falling. It is now after 9 o'clock. And yours truly is getting tired. He's been tired. I've been up 18 hours. So, I'm thinking I'm going to crawl into my hammock soon and hope for a good night of undisturbed sleep. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a copperhead. Beautiful.